Hey, what's good? Matthew Manuel here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over multi-dimensional market structure, and I'm going to be showing you how you can use it to see when the market is about to reverse. But real quick, if for some reason you're new here and haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And also while you're down there, be sure to smash the like button. It really helps to support the channel. And one last thing before we get into the video, if you haven't already taken advantage of it, if you're interested in getting up to 12 free fractional shares just for signing up for Webull using a referral link down below in the description and depositing as little as $1, be sure to check that out down below in the description. And when you sign up using my referral link, not only do you get up to 12 free stocks, but it also really helps us support the channel. So for those of you that sign up using the referral link, thank you. And without further ado, let's get into it. I just want to quickly go over what to expect from this video, and then we'll hop in the chart. If you haven't already seen my first video on basic market structure, hey, be sure to check that out. I'll link it above, right here, wherever it's at, it's linked above. This video is going to be the next level up, so you should already know how to identify a trend. In this video, we're going to be looking at two different time frames and looking at how a smaller time frame shows you when a larger time frame is about to reverse. And we're also going to go over what a break of structure is, a change of character, and then we're going to look at it on a live chart. Now, enough of me rambling on, let's get into the charts. All right, so here we are in TradingView, and as you can see, we have a chart. And what we're going to be using this chart for is going over some terminology and kind of refreshing some of the things we went over in the last video. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to first identify the highs, the lows, which also happen to be the swing points. Then we're going to go over our structure breaks and our change of character. All right, so without further ado, I am going to get the marker tool, and as you can see up here, we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, or lower low. And as you can see, these lower highs and lower lows shows that we are in a downtrend. And another lower high. And then actually right here, we have something that is a little bit different. We have a higher low. Now right here, you can see we had highs getting lower, but now right here, we actually have, it actually breaks above the high. And what this is referred to as is a change of character, because right here, the character of the chart is changing. We're in a downtrend going here. Right here at this level, it is breaking above the last high and changing the character. So now we change character from being in a downtrend to an uptrend. So how we are going to mark that is we're going to come in, draw that line right there, and then we're going to mark it change of character. So right there, we have our change of character. And now continuing on with the trend, we now have a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high. So we just went over a change of character, and what a change of character indicates is a change in the trend. So if you were trading downside here, whenever you see that change of character, you want to start trading upside. And the important part about knowing market structure is being able to trade with the trend. Being able to identify when the trend changes helps you to be able to trade with the trend. So if the market is in an uptrend, you should be buying calls or buying shares to hold to the upside. If it's going down, you should be getting puts. So for instance, this market right here, this chart is in a downtrend. So in this instance, sure, money can be made on the upside, but ideally you will be trading these pullbacks for the break of structure, which we haven't gone over yet, which we should do right now. Now we've gone over change of character, let's go over break of structure. So right here, we're in a downtrend, we have our first low, another high, then right here we get our first break of structure, which in this case is a break to the downside. And how we're going to mark that, it's going to be right here, break of structure. And the reason the structure is broken is because this is the current structure. This right here is the current structure until right here, this is the bottom of the structure. It breaks past this low right here, and this is the break of structure. In the downtrend, the break of structure is going to be to the downside. In an uptrend, the break of structure is going to be in an uptrend. So Looking over here, we have a break of structure to the upside right here at this level. And usually after a break of structure, you can expect a pullback shortly after that. So looking here, you see, goes a little bit further than a structure break, then we get a pullback. We get another break of structure right here. And let me put that there so y'all can see it. And then we get another pullback. No break of structure here, still get the pullback, but right here we are within the structure right here. We come right here, make another lower high, but then over here we make a higher low, which is the first indicator that things are possibly about to change. And then we get a run up, breaking the previous high, which is our change of character. And after we get that change of character, that shows the trend has now changed. So we get the change of character, and then right here we get a new high. We get the pullback expected after we get our new high, and then we have yet another break of structure. All right, so that is simple. That's how it's going to look on the 1 time frame. And for the sake of this video, we'll say this is the 4-hour time frame. When you're trading on the 4-hour time frame, there is a lot going on in there, and that is the main focus on this video. We're going to look at what is happening during this 4-hour time frame. So if we move along, this is essentially the same thing, but this green line is representative of, in this case, it's going to be a 15-minute chart. So we still have the same chart on the 14-minute. So we still have the same swing points. We got a high here, low here, high here, lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high. So right here, taking a look at it, if we're looking at the 15-minute, we'll both start off in a downtrend. Right here on the 15-minute, we're getting our first pullback. And then right here, we're getting a break of structure. While this is happening on the 15-minute, the 4-hour is just currently continuing its downtrend. Notice the 15 minutes in a downtrend, and then right here, we get a change of character on the 15-minute to the upside. So we have that change of character, and whenever we get a change of character on the lower time frame, the larger time frame is just having a pullback. So as you can see, where we get that change of character, so we're now in an uptrend on the 15-minute, but on the 4-hour, we're just having a pullback. This is what you need to understand whenever you are trading. So now we're in an uptrend, and then we get another change of character right here to the downside on the 15-minute chart. So I have another change of character, and with that change of character, the 4-hour chart is still on its downtrend, but what's really going on is it is continuing its trend now. It's done with its pullback and is continuing its trend. So what you need to take away from this is whatever time frame you're trading on, there is a smaller time frame that you can drop to identify when there is going to be a reversal to get in on your entry. So for instance, if I'm trading on the 4-hour and I see we're in a downtrend, we got a high, we got a low, we got a lower high, a lower low. What I would be doing is waiting for another pullback for me to grab a put. And right here, once we get this change of character right here, I'm going in for puts and I'm riding it all the way down here to the next level. And because of this, I was able to get a perfect entry. And this right here may not be something you get right off the back. I definitely had to look at this many times before I fully registered it or really got and kind of grasped this and was able to get this from looking at the charts. So don't feel bad if it's still a little blurry. Be sure to watch more videos on this or watch this video over and over until you really understand it and then practice on your own. But yeah, once you understand this, once you practice this and see this in the charts, it kind of ends up working like clockwork. Now that we've looked at it right here, let's look at it on the charts. All right, so here we are looking at the ETH to USD. Here we are on the 4-hour chart. Let's identify our current trend. So we are currently here. We got a low down here. We got high, another low, another high, another low. Currently, it looks like we are waiting to make another high. But at the moment on the 4-hour, we are currently sitting in an uptrend. So right here, we've identified our trend on the 4 hour. Now let's drop down to the 15 minute. All right, so here we are on the 4 hour, looking at how we are on the 4 hour. So we got a high up here, and I'm making and the 15 minute is going to be red. So we got a high up here, a low down here, lower high. We got the same low right here. So while we got a lower high, we don't necessarily have a change of character. Then right here, we have a retest of the previous high, but we haven't broken structure yet. So from here, we would wait. What we'd be looking for is either a break of structure to the downside, which would be a change of character, or I'm going to look for it to take out these highs and continue the trend. So going from here, looking at it, if we replay, we can see that, all right, we got a break of the structure. All right, so right here, expect a potential pullback, or we got some consolidation. Let's see. All right, so we got our pullback. Now I would expect it to come back, retest, and then go up if it stays on trend. But okay, we got our structure break, and now we should be trading to the upside. This is what it looks like on the 15 minute. If we go up to the 4 hour, this is where we got our break of structure on the 15 minute. So in this instance, once you see that break of structure on the 15 minute, you know we're bullish. You're able to ride the continuation, and watching on the 4 hour, let's see what happens. All right, so we come back down, retest that level. And after we got that retest, let's see, we ran up and then went to consolidate. So that is how multi-dimensional market structure works. Take multi-dimensional market structure and combine it with supply and demand. Once you get good at seeing that combination, seeing those setups, that's when you become dangerous. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, hey, leave them down below in the comments. I will be reading those. If you enjoyed this video or learned anything, be sure to smash the like button. It really helps to support the channel. And don't forget, for those of you interested in getting up to 12 free stocks for signing up and depositing as little as $1 in Webull, be sure to check out the referral link down below in the description. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching. Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.